Hello, folks. Welcome to Tommy ETH. And today I have pulled up a few charts we're going to take a look at and why you should care. We're in the middle of the bull run still, guys. The halving happened last April 2024, and 18 months after the halving is when things get crazy. So, what I want to show you right here is the logarithmic chart of Bitcoin. Okay, this is turning into a power law. Essentially, what that means is it's going to continue this logarithmic banding of the up and down motion, going up in multiples of 10 every time. Okay, so it's going to take a longer period of time for Bitcoin to hit $1 million, but the odds of it one day doing so are very high. Now, when we take a look over here at Ethereum, I want to draw a parallel of what's happening right now to what was happening in 2017. That was the first bull run that I lived through personally. I've been in crypto for a little over 8 years. Now, I'm going to turn off the logarithmic chart right here, and we're going to take a look at back in 2017. I'm going to clip the graph. So this is all you saw in 2017. You didn't even see the rip up yet, actually. So I'll clip it right here. This little back and forth movement that we're seeing of Ethereum trying to break out, this is what we're seeing right now. And around June, July, it peaks, comes down. September, retests that top, comes back down for a consolidation towards the end of the month. And then as soon as November hits, all bets are off, right? Now, if I drag this to where we are in the current market conditions, you can see a similar sort of thing happening where it's hits up here, wants to retest, may consolidate for some time, but when it rains, it pours in crypto, as we all know. Another very interesting trend I want to point out here is if we go to Dogecoin. Something's very special about meme coins. And I used to be the guy who was all about utility. I want to know what the coin does, if it has a future. But the last bull run taught me that sometimes marketing beats all in terms of percent return. Now, you look at the prices, you can't really tell that much information. But when we switch it to logarithmic, look what happens. We see this step up pattern where there's a clear step up, sideways, next bull run, step up. Now, Dogecoin went from where my little mouse is right now. This was October 10th of 2020. Dogecoin was about 1/4 of a penny. Okay, give or take. It was 1/4 of a penny, 0.0025. So 4x from that point means 1 penny. So Dogecoin did a 4x to 1 penny and then a 1 penny to 75-cent rip. Okay. So that's a 300x. If you bought $1,000 worth of Dogecoin at this date, that would have been $300,000 at the peak. So let that sink in. Okay. That's why we care about meme coins. The juicy percent return is honestly unreal. It's unheard of, unfathomed. And when we look over here, this is what I like. This is actually what I like about meme coins. Is that they attract so many people to the point where it's hard to manipulate them. If you see how many holders there are when you look at Dogecoin, okay, where we'll address is right here. There's 8 million people that have Dogecoin, which is insane when you think about it, because in the grand scheme of the 8 billion population, that's not a lot, but in the crypto world, that is. And now we're going to take a look at Shiba Inu's Block Explorer, okay? Don't be alarmed by this wallet that has 41%. That's the Shiba Inu burn address where these coins are locked up and they're not in circulation. Under that, we have some exchanges, which makes sense, and they only have about 5%, 3%, and so on. 1.5 million holders. Shiba Inu's only seen one bull run, the 2020 bull cycle and accumulated 1.5 million holders. Brings me to my next point. Pepe. Okay. We're over here at nearly 500,000 holders. And if we get to 1.5 like Shiba did, we can see that crazy percent. And if you take a look at the percentage of who's holding it, Binance and Robinhood are holding a lot of it in anticipation of the demand that's about to come. It's kind of no secret at this point that the bull market is upon us. And it's really up to you guys to do the research, delve into videos, and figure out what's going on. Lastly, before I let you go here, I want to show you some major value, okay? We're going to look at Shiba Inu's chart, and what we're going to do is put it into that logarithmic mode, okay, like we did for Dogecoin. Okay. All right, so for here, that's fine. We're just going to take this. We'll go back. Okay. We take a look at the logarithmic chart. What do you see? You see one big step up, one bull run, and this was multi-hundred thousand percent rip, and then a flat line hugging this current level, this current logarithmic level for a long time. Now, when you go over here, and let's go back to CoinMarketCap. Okay, we go to Dogecoin, the predecessor of Shiba Inu, right? And then we go over here. Ooh, we see a step up, flatline step up. And just in this step up was that 300% rip. Guys, I don't know what the percent will be, but it's going to be a lot. So stick with me. Tommy ETH, you heard it here first. I'm going to be giving you guys updates all throughout the crypto bull run. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments. Peace, guys.